Yo, what up, BlockTalk? Today we here with
Chris Sky.
Chris. Tell us, who are you?
People call me all kinds of things. People call me a so-called anti-masker, which I think is the most ridiculous term ever. Human beings are not meant to wear a mask, so there's no such thing as an anti-masker. You want to call me an advocate for human rights? That's fine. You want to call me someone who wants to end these restrictions and open up our businesses and get our freedoms back? Well, that'd be the most accurate way to describe me.
Be honest, you own a single mask at the house.
Are you kidding me?
You'll never wear a mask in your life.
I'd wear a mask under certain circumstances. However, if I was sick and I had symptoms and I was coughing, sneezing, and I thought I had COVID or some other kind of communicable disease and I needed to leave the house, then I would wear a medical grade respirator like an N95 or better, so I would actually protect the people around me. But for everyday use, the idea that people need to wear a mask everywhere they go is ridiculous. 99% of people are not sick.
So have you ever been tested?
Of course.
Brother, you're smelling like COVID right now. You sure you don't got the corona?
I'm 100% positive.
You're negative or positive for STD though?
Definitely negative on the STD.
Okay. But yo, brother, you're smelling like corona. You sure you don't sip the corona?
I don't drink booze at all.
Good man, halal.
No, not necessarily, but yeah, I just don't drink.
He's a bad boy, he's haram. But yo, what do you have to say to anybody who says this man's a little crazy with what he's doing?
Those people need to wake up. Our rights, our freedoms, all this they're essential. The idea that we need to give up our rights to get safety has never worked ever in society. And the kind of rights and freedoms we had are things that millions of people fought and died for. It's about deterring you from travel. Why? Because if Canadians are scared of traveling and the ones that do travel have these traumatic experiences, guess what? When the government comes out in a few weeks and says, okay, we decided that we're going to do this vaccine passport, and if you go get your vaccine and get the vaccine passport, you won't have to have forced testing or forced quarantine when you travel, they're expecting Canadians are going to beg for this. It's exactly what I just said. It's called a vaccine passport. You cannot travel without it. So basically, they're setting up a two-tier society, people that give into medical tyranny and people that want to be free. And what do we know about the COVID vaccine? You got to take 2 doses of it. What else do we know about it? It has limited immunity. So when they give you this vaccine passport, you're going to have to take 2 vaccines, and then you only get the immunity for a certain amount of time, say 6 months. So every 6 months, you're going to have to get 2 more vaccines.
What do you have to say to those people who are wearing masks right now?
I say they need to get educated and realize that they don't need to wear a mask, especially walking around outside. Why would you need to wear a mask walking outside? Are you wearing the mask because you're afraid of the virus? Or are you wearing the mask because you don't want to get yelled at when you go in the store?
Most of them. I'm afraid to get the virus. As soon as I walk in without the mask, they're going to kick me out.
Kick you out, though.
Let's do it.
Watch, I'll show you guys. Let's go.
Let's go. BlockTalkTO. So as we go, I have some questions for you. Would you rather take the vaccine or get a handy from Hillary Clinton?
Would you rather get shot in the face or shot in the heart? Bro, both of those things are deadly, so why would I choose either?
But yo, I'm kind of shook myself. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what if they yell at us? You know?
You just got to tell them that you have a medical exemption.
What if I don't? Is that lying?
It's not really lying, because even if you just want to breathe properly, that's your medical condition. Because the mask does stop you from breathing properly, no matter what anyone says. You can put it on.
So do you hate the masks though? Like, if a girl had a mask, you're cutting her off?
100%. If I go on a date with a girl and she wants to put a mask on to come in the store with me, it's the end of the date.
But you never get kinky. You don't wear a mask in bed or anything like that?
Not those kind of masks.
Oh man. All right. So these guys right here, what do you have to say to them?
From TikTok, I know you. What's good?
So fam, do you have to wear the mask or what?
Yeah, you gotta wear the mask. Corona's the thing out here.
I have a medical exemption, so I'm going to go shop without the mask. You literally just have to have a medical exemption, and then you can go shop like normal, like I'm going to do right now.
I mean, I guess, should I wear the mask, fam? I don't know.
Normally I wouldn't buy produce from Walmart, but I'm running low on bananas for my protein shake, so we need to buy something, so I'm just going to grab some bananas if you don't mind.
They're driving us bananas, these masks, huh?
I think so. I think they're driving everybody crazy. Is it really a big deal? Is the sky falling?
Chris Sky.
Organic. Do I really trust Walmart organic? Probably not.
So are you a human rights activist?
100%.
They're calling you the vanilla Martin Luther King. What do you have to say to that?
That's a pretty nice compliment. Say I'm flattered. Thanks.
What's the biggest challenge so far with what you're doing?
Trying to get people to change their perception. Right now, the only reason all this has happened is because the TV and the government have people under the perception that everything they're doing to them is for their own safety. And it's not. And we already proved that with the COVID hotels. What it's really about is control. So if we can alter people's perception and get them to see this isn't about their safety, but it's about control, then instead of getting scared by all the propaganda on TV, they'll get angry by all the propaganda on TV. When someone's scared, they're literally paralyzed. They won't act, and they literally watch TV and wait to be told what to do next.
She's calling back up. Why'd she call him back up? Let's see who they bring.
Really not a big deal. I said we're going to even donate $1 today.
She's losing it. Look. Oh my God. BlockTalkTO at Walmart right now with Chris Sky. They're calling back up. Let's see what's going to happen.
They're going to ask why we're here, and we're going to say we're making a show called BlockTalk, and I was just demonstrating that you can shop mask-free with a medical exemption.
If I wear a mask, am I betraying you?
No. Is that they can call police, but we're not doing anything wrong. We're not trespassing. By the way, the Trespass Act does not apply when you say a medical exemption. So even if they did call the police, first of all, the mask thing is a bylaw. A bylaw does not even apply to a private citizen. It only applies to the stores and government. So if you walked in here without a mask and you didn't claim medical exemption, you just said, I don't feel like wearing one, and a bylaw officer came in here, they can't fine you. They can only fine the store.
Forget the bylaws. I only listen to Allah. Do you believe in Allah, fam?
Everyone's got to believe in God.
Even Chris Sky. Are you a Muslim?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. What?
I'm Italian. How many Italian Muslims do you know?
A few. Sicilian.
That's true. That's true. But I'm not Sicilian.
Check this out. We BlockTalkTO live at Walmart. They're calling backup. I don't know what's going on. I think they're scared of my boy Chris Sky. He's putting fear into the people. The vanilla Martin Luther King. What do you have to say to Justin Trudeau?
He's a joke. Everybody knows he's a joke. He's not a leader. He's a puppet. Everything he's doing is against the best interests of the people. He's not giving out any solutions. He's just making the problem worse.
You're not allowed to record me.
So what do you have to say to Doug Ford?
I got this one worried. Doug Ford is even worse. His own daughter's against him. That's assault. Don't touch him or his thing.
You can't touch me either, or else these knuckle sandwich hands will come out.
Don't touch anybody. We're leaving. I just bought a pair of bananas. I have a medical condition. So
Where's your mask?
you can say that all you want. It means about as much to me as me telling you take your mask off means to you. I don't need to wear a mask. I already went through this 500 times. I don't need a mask. I have a medical condition.
Chris Sky 1, Walmart 0.
Like, they really can't do anything. BlockTalkTO, we're here at Walmart right now showing everybody that you can shop without a mask, and there's really nothing they can do except complain.
Let's get it. BlockTalkTO. Azizam, Khodafis. God bless.
Go ahead, sir. You guys are not allowed to record me.
Are you wearing the mask because you're scared of COVID, or are you wearing the mask because you thought they wouldn't let you shop without it?
I'm wearing the mask because I'm polite.
When somebody says that, what they're really saying is, I don't want to admit that I'm afraid to take off the mask. Canadians are the best at the world are making excuses for when they're afraid.
You're scared of Chris Sky.
I hope they're not scared of me.
You're a scary guy. You're a big boy. Curls for the girls?
You say so, brother. I want to show everybody what you do when they're psychopaths. Longos is so psycho, they already have 2 lawsuits filed against them for this. So they're going to have someone at the door that tries to block you and tell you can't come in. And this is the point where I hear Canadians are like, they forced me to wear a mask. They wouldn't let me in the store. What? The little 17 or 18-year-old girl or the little old man at the front door physically prevented you from entering, or you just got scared and left? And I'll show you. All you got to do is walk around them, tell them you have a medical condition. They might yell, they might scream, they might call security.
What would you say I can say?
Anybody, you don't have to say what it is. This is the law. As soon as you tell them I have a medical condition, they cannot ask you what the condition is, they cannot ask you for proof of the condition, they cannot ask you for a doctor's note, and they cannot deny you service. That's complete bullshit. It's private property offering a public service.
What do you think about the police?
The police is a mixed bag. And in fact, they even created an organization called Stand on Guard for Thee. And it's active duty.
That's a Canadian national anthem. Oh, Canada,
Our home and native land.
true patriot love,
In all thy sons command.
in glorying hearts.
With glowing hearts.
How does it go?
I think it's with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free.
Oh,
And wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
oh, Canada,
We stand on guard
for
No, but that organization's a big organization. They got tens of thousands of members, and most of them are active duty police and active duty military, and they're 100% against these lockdowns. They actually hired Rocco Galati, the constitutional lawyer, to sue the government and file an injunction against these lockdowns. So a lot of police officers are on our side. The police officers you saw on video last night, they knew we were coming. They saw me at the airport. They already knew who I was, so they got a call in advance to come and give me a hassle. The video you saw me make where I was basically putting the cop in his place and trying to make him look like an idiot, that was after 15, 20 minutes of interaction.
Is that private property though? The airport?
Definitely not. That's why I was laughing at that lady. How is the airport private property? It's a public place, number one. Number two, I paid $30 for parking because I was there to pick up a woman who called me specifically because she's coming from Portugal and she needed help.
So you like the Portuguese girls?
I was just trying to help her out, bro.
Sorry, sir. Oh, car accident. Oh, sorry, boss. Why the mask today?
Are you afraid of the virus, or are you afraid they wouldn't let you into the store?
Following the rules.
You were just doing it because you're told. You're not afraid of the virus, and you're not afraid they were going to kick you out. Okay, I understand. So those are basically the 3 reasons people are doing it. Either they're doing it because they're scared of the virus, they're doing it because they're scared of getting kicked out of a store, or they're doing it because they just want to follow the rules.
All right, no. Take care.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Everybody knows the media is fake and lies. About
See,
everything.
BlockTalkTO, we tell the truth, okay?
He is telling the truth. I can't even deny it. So there you go.
Good man. Chris Sky's a good guy. So who's Chris Sky before all this pandemic stuff?
I just someone that works in the private sector, someone that like traveling, someone that like living my life unfettered, unmolested, just wanted to be left alone. I'm not here for notoriety. I'm not here for fame and fortune. I liked my life before COVID. I just want it back.
So are you a clout chaser?
You out of your mind. Like, I give a shit. The only reason I care anybody knows who I am is because every single person that knows who I am is another person I can wake up and turn against the government and hopefully end this lockdown.
What are the chances I'm going to get COVID from you?
0%.
So how many times have you been tested and what are your scores? For COVID, I'm not talking HIV tests. You know, that's another topic for another day. You seem like a bad boy. But I'm talking COVID tests. What's your percentage?
I've only had 2 COVID tests because all the other times I traveled, it wasn't required, and I would never take a COVID test in Canada under any circumstances.
Wait, so have you ever had COVID, fam?
Have I ever had COVID? I probably have. I traveled since 2020.
Yo, we got to bounce. He has COVID.
This shit started, I traveled to 4 different continents through more than 20 international airports. I don't wear a mask anywhere, including the airplane, because I have a medical exemption. So if anyone would have had COVID, it's me. In February, I was in Italy when they locked down Italy. I escaped the country like 3 days before they locked it down. So I was well ahead of the game. I've been all over the place. Asia, South America, Europe, all over Canada.
Which spot has the baddest bitches?
Oh, shit. You got to go to Eastern Europe.
You like the European girls?
Ukraine, Czech, hottest girls. Turkey has some pretty nice girls.
Turkey has some sexy ones. You like black girls?
I like mixed girls a lot.
The question was, do you like black girls?
Straight black girls, not as much. But mixed black girls, black and European, are probably my favorite.
Light-skinned chicks, hit up my boy Chris Sky. But you never search up Ebony on the hub?
Not really.
Everyone has their prep.
Everyone has a preference. You can't hate. You can't hate. If a guy likes fat chicks, you're gonna hate on him because he likes fat.
You like the BBW?
Definitely not.
Ah, man, don't lie. Have you searched the BBW ever?
Never. I can't do that.
That's cap. I see it through your glasses.
No, definitely not. That's the one thing I can't do.
Do you think the pandemic is ever going to end?
It ends when we want it to end. Everything that's happening right now is because you are allowing it as Canadians. Stop whining and saying, I can't believe they're doing this. Look in the mirror and saying, I am the problem. Do you think it's a coincidence places like Canada, New York, and California are closed down? No. Those places have guns, and those people like freedom. And the government knows if they tried to do this like they're doing over there, there would be actual consequences. So that's why those places are open. And guess what? Nobody's dying of COVID in vast numbers over there. Their hospitals aren't overwhelmed. The only thing that's happening is people are going to pool parties, people are opening their businesses, and people are living normal lives. Why? Because their people have a backbone and learn to say no. In Canada, people love doing what they're told, just like that old man. Why are you wearing a mask? Are you afraid of the COVID? Are you afraid of the government? No, I just want to follow the rules. That's the stupidest thing ever. If you believe that everything the government's going to tell you is for your own good, it's about time you become an adult.
Let's say the pandemic ends, Corona's gone. Where do you see yourself with the platform you've built after the pandemic is over?
Bro, I have a career. I'm just going to go back to work. I don't care about the platform. The platform is here just to wake people up, just so we can end this pandemic. I'm not like trying to make a living out of being a pandemic advocate. No, I'm doing this out of necessity, not because I want to.
How did you get the blue check mark?
They asked me if I wanted it. I think it's because there's so many fake accounts going around.
I got like 10 fake accounts. Give me that blue check mark. What the fuck?
If you guys want to see them, go
Yeah.
go to Longos.
Okay.
And I'll show you. This is so say you go into a store and they're psycho like that, and they literally physically try to block you from coming in. Walk in the store and don't even stop walking. Look at them and say, I have a medical condition while you're still walking. Then act calm, go do your shopping. They can call security, they can call Jesus if they want. All you got to do is grab your stuff and go and wait in line. If they don't want to check you out, you go to the self-checkout. If there's no self-checkout, you walk up to any till. You can even scan the item yourself. You throw down some cash and you leave. They cannot do anything. And if the cops come there, the cops can't do anything.
Throw some cash and leave. That sounds like a fucking prostitution little ring.
Not if you're buying maple syrup, my friend. Not if you're buying maple syrup.
All right, guys, let's go to the next place. Damn, your car was on the whole time.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize. Who cares?
Oh, fuck. You think anyone stole anything?
No. Look where we are, bro.
Where are we?
It's Aurora.
Aurora. Is there any hooligans in Aurora? Me and Chris Sky will take care of you with a knuckle sandwich to the head. Chris Sky, the employee of the month. Employee of the month. Talk to us.
It's okay. We came to Longos specifically because this is a store that's vehemently telling you have to wear a mask under any circumstances. So I'm going to go in and demonstrate that you can still shop without a mask, even if they try to threaten you, block you, et cetera, et cetera. They won't be able to stop me. And this is we're doing all this because you have a big segment of the population that pretends people like me, the ones that are not complying, are the reason that this is being prolonged. take this for example. Say the agenda was to get a vaccine passport. And in order to get to that vaccine passport, that's part 10 of their agenda. As soon as you comply with number 1 on their agenda, they bring out number 2. And as soon as you comply with number 2 on the agenda, they bring out number 3 until they get you to number 10 and they've won. If you don't comply with agenda number 1 or number 2 or number 3, they can't move on to the next agenda. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So we were supposed to wear masks for a month to test it out. It didn't work. So they decided to extend it for 6 months. It still didn't work. So now they extended it for indefinitely. That's the definition of insanity. And that's when you realize it has nothing to do with your health and safety. The mask is a symbol of compliance. It's a symbol of submission. It's literally a symbol that muzzles your speech. And at the same time, it makes everybody else around you believe that there's something to be afraid of when there really isn't.
You want to talk to officer?
Here. Bylaw. Can we talk to you real quick? Please, one question.
One question. Come here.
Of course they're scared of me. You know why the bylaw is scared? When you go into that store, first of all, the mask thing is a bylaw. It's not a law. So if they call the police cannot even force that bylaw. They have to call one of those guys, the bylaw officer. And guess what the bylaw officer is going to come in there when I tell him, bylaw officer, I told them that I have a medical condition. He's going to tell them, you have to provide him service. You cannot deny him service. You can't get a ticket. And I can't even find the Longos because he told me I have a medical condition. And that's why they never bring bylaw when I'm in the store. If I'm doing surgery on you and I cut you open and I'm leaning over you, my saliva, my mucus, my blood can get into you. They're called surgical masks because they prevent bacteria contamination. A bacteria, if you look at it under a microscope, is like this big. Pussies definitely wear masks.
They got no balls?
Definitely. Stupid people wear masks. Scared people wear masks. Those are the 3 categories of people that are wearing masks. People that are afraid, people that are ignorant, or people that are just pussies. And if they're wearing 2 masks, it just means they're twice as stupid. Go in there and just buy a bottle of maple syrup because they're going to try to hack.
Because you're Canadian.
I need my maple syrup.
Let's go.
Champion breakfast.
Hey, so what's a normal day with Chris Sky?
I wake up, I look after my dogs, do some cardio, do work, do whatever shows and interviews I got to do. Then I train the gym. Then I chill out.
He's about the dogs and the mandem. I like that.
The door anymore. That's good. Normally they'd have someone right here. Oh, he's going to sanitize. Normally they have someone right here physically trying to block you. So I think it's because they have 2 lawsuits against them now. They actually lightened up. I have a medical condition. Well, you cannot touch me. That's nice. You cannot touch me. Excuse me. I have a medical condition. That's nice. You can say whatever you want. I already informed you I have a medical condition. I know the law. I know my rights. So I'm going to calmly go and grab what I need. You can follow me around. You can make noise. You can call the police. You can call security. You cannot touch me. I'm going to grab a bottle of maple syrup and I'm going to leave. Come on. I'm just telling you what's going on. Society doesn't work like that.
You're unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable because I know my rights and I know the law. Oh, we already just talked about this, the people like you argument.
He needs a head exam.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I totally do. Perfect. Thank you. I really appreciate the help. I'll be out of here in like 2 seconds. That's all I want. Thank you. I really appreciate that. 100%. I'll even buy the Longos brand. We're going to support Longos because she was nice enough to be nice and show me where it is. I will get out. No problem. You guys, you guys already have 2 lawsuits pending for trying to bully people without masks. It's the truth.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, I can't. A lot of people care. We will definitely do that.
Sir, stop talking.
Oh, I'm not allowed to talk? I'm sorry. Who are you to
Stop talking.
How about you walk away and leave me alone and mind your own business? How about that? I will get in line. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. See, look, apparently some people care. I'm not going to be accepting that. You can stick that right up your ass because trespass notice does not apply to thing. No, I don't have to do that. I'm going to wait in line and I'm going to pay for my stuff and then I'm going to leave. And trespass notice, you can use it as toilet paper. Once again, everybody, when you claim medical exemption, trespass does not apply. Period.
You guys are pretty stupid for this.
Yo, this is crazy. BlockTalkTO.
You see how they try to treat you like there's something wrong?
On their way, okay?
That's nice. The police are going to say absolutely nothing because we're not breaking any laws. Well, what law are we breaking? Exactly. You're full of crap.
Can I say anything?
Oh, I don't.
Huh?
Won't cash them out.
That's fine. Don't cash me out. Here's the money. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I did not want to make you.
Excuse me, there's a customer in front of you.
I said sorry to her.
Over here?
Okay.
Right here.
BlockTalkTO. This is madness. This is crazy. This is fucked up.
Protect yourself. They already acknowledge it doesn't protect you. It's supposed to protect other people.
I'm speechless. Speechless.
99. I checked it in, so it's on their record. We have friggin' witnesses. Do not take my thing and do not touch me. Do not take my thing and do not touch me.
No.
Don't ever think about touching me
That's
again.
called theft. You know that, right?
That I just paid $20 for, eh? I even gave you a tip. Have a nice day.
BlockTalkTO. Let's fucking go.
Have a nice day, everybody. That's how you deal with people that try to break the law, try to intimidate you, and try to bully you. Maple syrup, God. That's what you got to go through when you want to live a normal life. Or we still got the Longos brand to make them feel good.
Was the maple syrup worth it?
Of course, bro. It tastes like freedom. BlockTalkTO, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Boom.